Hey guys, Wilma Wins here with another part of Platinum, and we're starting off with something very exciting. Yes, I'm trying to catch a Rolls. They're everywhere at the moment because, I cut out all the other ones, but this is the one I catch, and it's got synchronised because it didn't trace my rivalry. Yeah, and I'm going to throw this great ball, and because great balls are great and stuff, and I catch it, which is great. And you know what? I didn't know what to call it. On reflection, I should have called it great, but I didn't. I called it touch because, touch of feeling. Yeah, rubbish, I know. So yeah, we're going to get on our bikes and go this way into Heart Home. And we're going to quickly heal up our Pokemon. Not that they need it or anything, but we're going to anyway. So yeah, now is our time for our battle with Fantina. And this is not an easy battle, I can assure you. It took me 3 tries. And I cleverly skipped out everything there, but here we go. So she's like, finally, you have arrived. Since I came to this country, I always try to learn new things. They all contest in the city. I say to myself, enfin, I will excel. This is why I dress this way. C'est une performance. Also, I study Pokemon very much. I have come to be a gym leader. And, so it shall be that you be challenging me, but I shall win. No, this is what a gym leader does. No, and I think it's quite funny that it says, "You've come here to challenge me," and then at the end it says there, "You have challenged by Fantina." So I was like, okay, that makes sense. Not really. So I lead with my Hatter because my Hatter has bite, and if you look very carefully, everyone's like gone up a level, and this Duskull thinks it's Mystic Meg because it can like foresee the future by using future attack. And yeah, so I'm going to switch into my Elliot because it also has bite, and these two are going to be my key players in this match. So Miss Magius can be a pain pretty much because of Confuse Ray and Shadow Ball. And Shadow Ball, when it lowers your defense, it can be a pain, as I said. So I drank out Haunter just because, for lols. I don't know why I did that. I thought it was easier to take out Haunter first for some reason. Oh yes, because I didn't want to get all Confuse haxed on me. I wanted to use up my confusion, and I wanted her to use up a potion. So, I forgot about Hypnosis completely. And, yeah, this Haunter is a pain. And it's not usually a pain when it's last. So dragging it out with Raw, Mixed Blessing, maybe. So yeah, I think I go into my Hatter again. Because, full health, and it uses Confuse Ray as well, so it's like still big problems. But, I think we can fight through this, but we can't because, Hatter just isn't that cool, but it is really. And you've all been voting in your masses. I'm not going to close the voting for who you want Hatter to evolve into. At the moment, Glalie winning, which is a bit upsetting for me because I wanted to use a Frostlass, but, it's still stuff. I don't know what I'm going to go in with this, but if you just view the video, that counts as a vote, and a comment counts as an extra vote, if you get what I mean. Not really, but hopefully you will understand. So I'm going to Flame Wheel, and that takes down the Haunter, and yeah, it's all good. So we go to level 30, which is just amazing, and Fantina's going to go back into Miss Magius, because Miss Magius, or Miss Magus, depending on how you pronounce it, is so cool with its Confuse Ray, just not really. So, oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention, I'm going to hold off evolving my Rolts just for a little bit. I'm going to let Rolts learn Confusion, then I'm going to evolve it into not Confusion, Psychic, and then it's going to evolve into Curlier, because that way we have a powerful Psychic move early on, and Rolts get some screen time. Yeah, so there we go. It wasn't too hard. We beat this Fantina girl from France, and it was so easy, just not really, because she is dumbfounded. So very, very strong. Your Pokemon, so strong. Your power is Admiral. I shall honour it with this gym badge. And we get the Relic badge, and notice I gave up on the accent because it was rather fail. So yeah, we are now allowed to use Defog, which is the most pointless move, and I am so glad that they did not use it in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, only to be replaced by an even more pointless move, which is Whirlpool. And we get Shadow Claw, which is TM65, and I was going to see if any of my Pokemon could learn it, but only one Pokemon can, and I think that's Monferno. We shall see. So let's just have a look. Yeah, just Monferno, and I didn't want Monferno to learn it because I have big things in mind for that boy. or girl. I think Flameon's a boy. I don't even know. So I'm going to heal up and get on my bike, and we're going to cycle and bump into what looks like old granddads in pushchairs. And we still can't go through here. I don't even know if I looked before, but we can't go through here because I don't want you going to Pastoria too early. And this guy tells you about daycare eggs, and in Diamond and Pearl he will give you a happini egg, but he doesn't in this game because he's a big poo. So here is Barry, and he comes running over. He's like, ta-da, kept me waiting again. Whelm wins. Let's see how much tougher you and I've got right here and now. You're a trainer. You're expected to be ready for a battle. No whining, no waiting. Let's get the show started. It's like, you can't hear the music. So it's like Barry, and he has to Staravia, and I'm going to lead with my touch, and my attack lowers because, we're just not that cool. But we know Magical Leaf, and that does nothing. So yeah, I'm going to just try and confuse it. But I can't because Wing Attack just does so much, and I miss and I die. So that's a dead touch, and I was like, poo. So I go into Elliot, and Quick Attack does nothing to me, and I can just spark it, and it's gone because Staravia is just really poor, just not as bad as its pre-evolution Starly. So this is Ponyta, and Ponyta has Ember, and we have Bite, and that's the end of a dead Ponyta. So yeah, then it's Primplub, and we can take out Primplub with a Spark because his whole team seems to be weak to my Elliot because Elliot is just that awesome. And I can just pretty much bite it, this Roselia, to the death, and then spark it, and it's gone. So yeah, this battle was really, really easy. He's like, wah, cry. I'm gonna give you a surefire winning strategy that doesn't work. And he's like, remember what I told you before? Make sure all your attacks hit. Avoid an enemy attack. So I'm guessing that means use 100% accuracy moves and double team. I'm guessing that's what he means because he's just that cool to use the evasiveness clause, and he's like rubbish, and he's just going to go running off to Salacion Town. And yeah, it tells me that he's going to beat me next time I see him. I'm like, yeah, you can dream on. So like, maybe we could, oh my god, no, we still can't go down there. I just wanted to go down there just for fun. So up here is nothing. I just thought there would be an item. So we can use our super sneaky ninja skills to dodge Pokemon, except for Fail we don't. And it's a Great Ball because Great Balls are great, and we run into another Pokemon. So I'm going to battle this guy, and we're going to triple speed. It's super fast. You can't even see if it's a boy or a girl. It's so fast. But male Pokemon leads me to think maybe boy or just Brock. And it's an Eevee, and Eevees are usually male, and my touch can't take down nothing for Squat because Ralts is rubbish. Shame its evolutions are just too uber cool for Ralts. And I thought a Magical Leaf would take down Bonsly, but it can't. Bonsly, the bonsai. Yeah, sorry, random. I'm slightly random today, but look at this. Oh my god. Blah, blah, blah. Elliot evolves into Luxray. How quick was that? Oh my god. I completely ruined the moment. And we get a good rod. Shows my editing skills are just that pro. So blink and you miss it. My Luxray just evolved, if you didn't tell. So here are some twins, and they're like, we're so cool, we're twins, and I can just Flame Wheel and Magical Leaf, and he's gonna block, and we're gonna win because we're amazing. And over there's an item. I'm like, I've got to get that after I beat this girl who's a Pikachu with a Pichu, because that makes sense, doesn't it? No, not really. So yeah, it's a hyper potion, and hyper potions are actually cool, and we're going to pick up this ether, and this is pretty much the last battle I have time for. So I'm just going to confusion, and they're going to water sport, and I'm going to confusion, and that's confusion, that's pretty much it. And they're going to copycat or mimic. I wasn't even sure what that was. I didn't even look. So yeah, Jennifer. I love that name. I don't really, but it's a cool name. Don't know where I'm going with this. So Magical Leaf does loads, and that's pretty much it for this battle. So I will see you next time, or we'll get to Salacion, and some more magic stuff will happen. See you next time. Bye.